interesting question. You will find that different institute may give different answer. And why I am saying this, because even among us, initially there was difference of opinion, but later on there was a consensus that what should be the answer for this question. So when it says first statement, that government law officers and legal firms are recognized as advocates. See, in general, legal firms cannot be recognized as advocates. So in the opening part of this sentence itself, mention of legal firms as recognized as advocates make this statement wrong. So there is no need unnecessarily to get into the complicated tail end part of the statement. Okay, so we will judge that the first statement is wrong. Second statement, bar councils have the power to lay down rules relating to legal education and recognition of law colleges. Now, had instead of bar councils, it would have been Bar Council of India, then this statement would have been correct. Since even in the states we have bar councils, okay, they have nothing to do with legal education regulation and recognition of law colleges. So both the statements in this particular questions are incorrect, and therefore the answer is D, delta.
So in this particular case, the bar councils is the issue. Had it been Bar Council of India, there would not have any problem. So many people have missed out. Even we people missed out in the beginning. Later on we realized that it is bar councils and it is not Bar Council of India. So because of that, bar councils which are present in every state, we cannot, and state bar councils have no role in the legal education and recognition of law colleges. So both the statements are wrong. So neither 1 nor 2. So D should be the answer.
Yes.
Question number 29 is about Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. Okay, so in this question, B is the answer. Only 3 is correct. In fact, it is a private and public hospitals must adopt it. It is not there. Only which is an M-panel.
Ayushman has given a call to private and public hospital to adopt it, but it's not must.
Must.
So had must not been there, then this would have been correct. Yes. First statement.
So that is correct. First statement is wrong. Then so answer is 29, right? 29 is B. So only 3 is correct. As it aims to achieve universal health coverage, every citizen of India should be part of it ultimately. Again, Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. There is no specific mention about every citizen of India should be part of it ultimately, because Ayushman Bharat is an idea to help the poor, not every citizen specifically mentioned about that. Because of these reasons, 1 and 2 cannot be termed as correct. Only 3 statement is correct, so answer should be B.
Question number 36. In this case, the first statement anyhow is wrong. You see that they can sell their own goods. In addition, now you look at a number of examples like Amazon and all. Second statement, degree to which they can own big sellers on their platform is limited. This one is correct, so answer will be B in this case. Question number 30.
First, there was recently an issue related to Amazon.
Yes.
When they started selling their own
goods on and there were controversy generated related to that.
And that is, I think,
that's the reason why
Reliance, right?
They have asked the question.
High clouds.
Now this is something I don't think you could have guessed. It was safest to leave this question because the role of clouds in global warming has been of concern and debate. What do clouds do? Without discussing too much, the statements actually have been reversed. That's why both the statements are wrong. High clouds actually result in warming of the earth because high clouds allow for radiations to enter. High clouds allow the radiations to get transmitted. Whereas low cloud, on the other hand, okay, they are responsible for cooling of the earth because low clouds have higher albedos. The statement has been reversed. The answer is D, neither 1 nor 2.
This is about the tea producing states. And again, in this particular question, we have to be very careful in generally known as tea producing states. If you look at the general, 98% of the tea being produced from 4 states, it is Assam, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So if you go by that logic, only Kerala is mentioned. But definitely Himachal and Tripura are also seen as the top 10 states, the top 10 tea producing states. So if you go by this logic, some of you may say even in Andhra Pradesh some tea is produced, there no doubt regarding this. But if you go by the question where generally known as tea producing state, then I think we will go for C as the answer. Only 3 states. Andhra we will not.
Yeah.
Manish,
So
you will-
if we go by the data published by Tea Board of India, then Andhra Pradesh is not there in top 10 tea producing states in India for the year 2020. Okay. So other than the 4 states which sir said, we are producing tea in some northeastern states like Tripura, Manipur, Nagaland as well, and we are producing some tea in Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Okay, so these are the states where we are producing, but primarily we are producing tea in Assam and West Bengal, and even in West Bengal, Darjeeling area.
then Tamil Nadu and Kerala.
Yeah, so in this we will go for only
3 states.
3 states. That is C.
C, yeah. Question number 79, A is the answer. 1 and 2 are correct. In fact, you know, the only problem in this kind of a, this third statement is they can be traded. These NFTs can be traded, no doubt regarding this, but not at equivalency. It can be traded not at equivalency. But here the statement says they can be traded or exchanged at equivalency, and therefore can be used as a medium of commercial transaction. In fact, and this is the most fundamental difference between the other blockchains and this one. This is the NFT and the Bitcoin. The main difference is NFT cannot be traded at equivalency, whereas Bitcoins can be traded at equivalency. So 1 and 2 are correct, 3 is wrong. So answer is A. 79 answer is A.
This question, statement number 1 is very difficult to handle. See, we are considering it as correct, but it can be wrong. It is not mentioned that the land was granted by Gajapati ruler. And as a student of history, I can tell you that Gajapati ruler were not present that time, right? So the Dutch established their factories in Odisha, in the east coast, but it was land granted by Gajapati ruler. It can be wrong, but we are generally considering it as a correct. Second, you can easily understand that it is, the second statement is correct, because Albuquerque captured Goa from Bijapur Sultanate in 1510. It is very simple. Then the English East India Company established a factory at Madras. Yes, this is also correct. They were granted by, this land was granted by Nayakas. And you all know that the Nayakas, they were the representative of the Vijayanagar Empire. So the second and third, these are totally correct. 1 can be wrong. If you have marked only 2 and 3, you can believe that you can also be correct, but we are going for, yes, we are going for D, 1, right?
1 and 1.
Right, we are going for 2 and 3, correct statement.
Then B.
2 and 3. So
Alok, from your side, answer is D.
yes,
2 and
answer
3.
is D. We are
All
giving
3 are correct.
1, 2 and 3, but I am giving you a hope that even if you have marked 2 and 3, you can be correct, because first statement, technically Gajapati ruler, we have not seen in our textbook, right? So if you have marked 2 and 3 also, don't think that you are wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. Fine. So coming to next question,
90.
Question number 90. According to Kautilya's Arthashastra, see, this question again is a complicated question, but you know that Kautilya Arthashastra talked about different kind of slaves. Megasthenes as a source rejected slavery system in India, but Kautilya's Arthashastra, right? You know, Kautilya's Arthashastra gave, mentioned a list of 9 kind of slave. Suppose first, a person could be a slave as a result of a judicial punishment. A word is mentioned in Kautilya's Arthashastra, Dand Pranit. So this is correct. Second, if a female slave bore her master a son, she was legally free. So the term for this is Grihijat. So there are many terms. There are 9 terms mentioned for it. So we can go for again D, 1, 2 and 3. Third statement, again there is slight confusion, but we are going for 1, 2 and 3. So for me, answer should be D, 1, 2 and 3.
See, actually in 89 and 90, there are confusion. I mean, different experts will say different things. So anyway, so that you can also put it, I mean, these 2 questions as a question mark with a doubt in your mind.
Yes.
So even though, Yeah, in 89 we are given D as the answer, and 90 we are given A as the answer, but it could be different also because of the problem in one of these statements. Okay, so I think 90 we are
Yes.
going for A, but according to Alok, it can be even all the three also.
Yes, all
Yeah.
the three also.
So it can never be very confidently said that what we are saying is correct in these two questions. Question number 92 about the coal controllers organization. That is question number 92, and the answer is A. That is 1, 2, and 3, in which the fourth statement is not considered to be correct. It says it ensures that coal mining companies deliver the coal to end users in the prescribed time. In fact, one of the biggest problem in our country right now, as you know very well, is coal mining is taking place. It is not reaching the end user on time. That is, there is a power shortage discussion also going on. So, coal controllers organization has no role in ensuring the coal being transported and reaching the end user. So, fourth statement is wrong, and
It has role in end user, but whether in prescribed time or not.
Prescribed time is not mentioned at all. So 1, 2, and 3 are correct. So here it is 90, 92. It is A is the answer. Question number 94. It is about Indian Sanitation Coalition. Is a platform, but this platform is started by FICCI. It is not funded by Government of India or World Health Organization. It is a mostly private company. Even government is also participating, but it is initiated by FICCI. So the first statement is wrong. Second is the National Institute of Urban Affairs is an apex body of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. That is correct. So 94 is B. That second statement is correct. First statement is wrong. Indian Sanitation Coalition is it is a coalition started as a platform started by FICCI. So first is wrong, second is correct. So answer is B.